Okay. Good evening, everyone. And here we are on the platform of Metamorphosis once again, creating ripples across the globe, not only through education, but through voices that give us an awakening, to voices that give us a learning, to changes in education and other ways. So before I invite the host to host the session for today, and we are glad to say that we are not only celebrating but also felicitating the members of Metamorphosis who have been actively involved in Metamorphosis from the last 3 years, 3.5 years. So the certificates will be shared at night after 12 p.m. And here we are to listen to each one of you who have been a core part of Metamorphosis, unstoppable journey, and creating literary success. So, a small message from my side before I hand over the reins to the host. Once upon a time in a small village, a water bearer carried two large pots to bring water from the river to his master's house. One pot was perfectly crafted, while the other had a small crack. By the time the water bearer reached the house, the cracked pot would always be half empty. This went on for years. The perfect pot was proud of itself, while the cracked pot felt ashamed. One day, the cracked pot spoke to the water bearer. I'm sorry. Because of my flaw, I waste half the water you carry. I am useless. The water bearer smiled and said, look at the path we take every day. Look at the path we take every day. Have you noticed the flowers growing along one side? This is a very important line if anyone can understand. Look at the path we take every day. Have you noticed the flowers growing along one side? The pot, confused, looked around and saw a row of beautiful flowers blooming along the path. The water bearer continued, I knew about your cracked, so I planted flower seeds on your side of the path every day. Every day you unknowingly watered them. Without you, these flowers wouldn't have existed. Your flaw created something beautiful. Tears welled up in the cracked pot's eyes. It had spent years feeling inadequate, not realizing it had a unique purpose all along. What is the moral of this story? We all have imperfections, but those imperfections can create something meaningful. What you see as a weakness might be a hidden strength. Never underestimate your own value. You may be making the world more beautiful in the ways you don't even realize. So, I would like any one of you to share any one thing in this line. Look at the path we take every day. Have you noticed the flowers growing along one side? If anyone can elaborate on this line, I will really appreciate. Anyone?
Well, I would
Anyone
just like
understood this line?
I would just like to say that the crack in my pot is that I have always gone for the laugh my entire life, and it has saved me from sadness. Sometimes is added to the joy of my life. Other times, just because I have a sense of humor. And I try to use it to encourage confidence in my students and also to keep myself from becoming boring. That's basic.
Wonderful. Wonderful. So
It is crack in my pot.
very good, very good. I just realized this on the aspect of metamorphosis. Every day I post something, keep posting on and off. I don't expect that people should participate, but I keep watering. There is a crack in the pot, but the water is dripping down. But those who participate are the flowers blooming on the garden of metamorphosis. And so these flowers are over here on the screen over here with me, globally connected not only through India but across borders too. So I think Philippines, USA, and many other countries, we are all connected through one thing, that is humanity. To one chain of education connection is that we all need someone to be with us each other, not only through voices but through heart, soul. And definitely we have a lot of new members over here who are with me. And Anjum, please take forward the lead, introduce about yourself as the host, and one by one you can keep calling them. Okay, thank you so much, everyone. Jai Bharat. All the
Thank
Anjum, over
you.
to you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. And greetings to everyone. And I'm Dr. Anjum Qureshi. I'm assistant professor at Rajiv Gandhi College of Engineering and also a member of Metamorphosis. And I thanks to ma'am for this opportunity to be a host on this event. And we know tomorrow in India we are celebrating the Independence Day, and this is a great opportunity, I feel, where we all are together. Educators from different parts of the world are here together. And we are very anxious to listen from all of you to listen to your views. But I just have an important announcement for all the speakers. We have a long list of speakers today. Some of them have joined, and some of them are yet to join. So please respect time, and every one of you, like the time limit. Yes, we know that it is difficult sometimes to speak in 3 to 4 minutes, but yes, because we have a long list of speakers today, so please maintain the time limit to 3 to 4 minutes, everyone. And and I know every one of you is waiting for your turn. Well, I will be calling up your names, uh, and then you can proceed. And to start with, I would like to invite our guest for today, Jyoti Dakar. Jyoti, ma'am.
Yes, hi everybody. This is Jyoti Daga this side, and I would like to carry on the thought that ma'am has just shared. Crackpot. I started my journey on these social platforms by sharing the hardships that we teachers face and the disparity in salaries and exploitation, all sorts of uh, baggage that we carry on our shoulder. And I never knew that so many people will associate with me. People started taking me as their own voice. And now today on Instagram and Facebook, I have 80K followers with me. And they look up to me because when I speak, when I share the incidents, when I share the experiences, they all relate to it. And they all feel that as if I'm speaking their mind, I'm speaking their situations. So that brings a sense of relief as well, that unknowingly I am able to speak out what people are feeling. Also, it comes with a sense of responsibility that someday I'll be able to do something for them. Some kind of forum might be created where teachers will be heard of. Thank you. I hope people were able to listen to my ideas.
You can share something else also, Jyoti ma'am, if you want
Yes,
to.
ma'am.
Take 2 minutes more, yeah.
Yeah. Again, I would like to thank, please accept my wholehearted thankful to Metamorphosis team that they gave me a platform where I can get along with so many learned people, and I'm able to absorb, imbibe their journey, the learnings of their life. This is really a blessing to me that now people are getting connected, and from all sorts of areas, we are able to exchange our experiences and enrich ourselves. And we are able to move ourselves, with each other's support in this journey of learning and teaching process. So again, a big thanks to your team, to your platform, and thanks to you, ma'am.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for your wonderful thoughts. And yes, of course, as you said, Sunil ma'am, with all her activities that she has been implementing, she really inspires all of us a lot. Thank you so much for joining, and thank you for sharing your views with us.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. So now I would like to invite our guest, one more guest. We have Dr. Kalpana Dikshit ma'am with us. So, Dr. Kalpana Dikshit ma'am, are you there? I hope I'm audible.
Am I audible?
Yes,
Am I audible
yes,
to you
ma'am.
all?
Please go ahead.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. First of all, I would like to say Happy Independence Day to you all. And thank you, Sola, for this warm and wonderful invitation and greeting on your this Metamorphosis platform. I have seen you doing so many activities there. Good morning, all the dignitaries. Today we are gathered to celebrate the 79th Independence Day of India. Here I would like to express you that this is not a gathering of celebration. This is the reminder. This is a reminder of memories that we have lost and that we have gained in our this 79 years of celebration. What I would like to say that we have not only struggled for this, but we have gathered strength also. We have collective strength for this. Other thing I would like to mention that from struggle to strength, from dreams to development, India's journey has been extraordinary, remarkable, and remembered. And I am really delighted to say that Mahatma Gandhi, Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose, Bhagat Singh, Rani Lakshmibai, and countless others. I would not like to mention the thing because this is not the India of our celebration. This is not our struggle. This is our strength. And this is our Naya Bharat. And we have to imagine and build a nation that is bold, innovative, compassionate, a nation where every child has access to quality education, every woman walks with dignity, and every citizen contributes to sustainable progress. Let us ask ourselves, what does freedom means today? It means the freedom to think critically, to speak rationally, and to do ethically, and to uplift others. It means embracing our rich heritage while leading the world in science, technology, and peace building. As we move toward Viksit Bharat by 2047, we must become to bearers of unity, justice, and resilience. This is the celebration of our freedom. This is the celebration of remembering all things. This is a celebration of to take place that we will follow all the norms, all the regulations. We will perceive everyone in equally, and we will think about the world peace, the situation all over the world. There is conflict, there is war, and I would like to resolve all these things. By this month, I am addressing all the ambassador of peace, dignity, humanity, and sustainable development. You just pray for the peace of the world. And this tricolor, I would like to explain, I would like to justify you in our Tiranga. That was the vision of our ancient leader, I would like to say, that the green color already represents the sustainability that people are thinking nowadays. And the green color is represent sustainability, the orange color is represent spirituality, the Sanatan Bharat, the concept of Sanatan Bharat. And the white color indicate the peace, not only peace of our mind, soul, and heart, but the peace of the whole world. I am praying for the peace of the whole world, and I would like to say that to uphold the value of our constitution, we should stand against injustice and inequality. We have to empower the youth and protect our planet. We must go for green building, green school, and green curriculum also. And to bring across community and generation. I would like to mention one more thing in the last with a few words that Jai Hind, Jai Bharat. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, ma'am. And yes, of course, that was a very wonderful message about peace. And yes, when we talk about world peace, as you said, this inner peace, peace of the soul, that is equally very important. And on this Independence Day, I think, yes, we need to talk about peace. Of course, we talk about sustainability, but yes, I think if the sustainability that we want to achieve, that cannot be achieved if we don't understand this peace and how this peace is going to affect. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you for the wonderful session. And next, I would like to invite our next speaker for today, Sonal Seth, ma'am.
Hello, good evening, everyone. Good evening, Sonal ma'am. Namaskar, Jai Hind to everyone. I have no words that I'm so blessed to be on this platform. And I want to begin my deepest gratitude to Sonal Jhaj ma'am. Your guidance and encouragement and belief in the change maker like us have been a constant source of inspiration. You have not only given us a platform, but a vision a vision to work selflessly for the betterment of the society. To me, a change maker is not someone who works alone, but someone who works together with the community, igniting hope in others. Whatever I have been able to do, whether for the children, for the environment, or for the people in need, has been possible only because of the collective spirit and the blessings of so many well wishers. So I would like to inculcate some points for my students that what life skills they should carry with us. They should believe in themselves, never stop learning, because I believe that every day is a new learning for us. We should keep on learning, communicate well, they should manage their time properly and work as a team and stay positive, be kindful and respectful to everyone, give back to the society. Whatever they get, they should give back to the society. These are all the points I would like to inculcate in my students also. And thank you, ma'am, for giving us this platform. I'm really very grateful. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sonal ma'am. That was a short but a very powerful message that you gave, like about time management, about respecting others, being kind to others. Yes, that was a very powerful message, a very impactful message that you gave. Thank you so much. In fact, listening to you
Thank you.
always, it's
Thank you for
really
all the
pleasure to see you.
opportunities, ma'am. Thank you for this platform.
Thank you, ma'am. And now let's invite our next guest for today, next speaker for today, Jelena Boskovic, ma'am. Jelena, ma'am. Do we have Jelena Boskovic, ma'am, with us? I can see her. Ma'am, please unmute yourself.
I'm sorry. Good evening, dear Madam, Professor Dr. Sonal Kamar, Jai, ladies and gentlemen, university professors, scientists, students, business people, etc. I have special thanks for the invitation to be a speaker and extend my warm greeting to the Indian Independence Day Zoom conference organized at Metamorphosis founder Madam Sonal Kumajai and entire team. This important person for India, Mahatma Gandhi, had a arc influence of India's independence through his philosophy of nonviolent resistance, Knau Echma, his protest, hunger strike, and civil disbalance campaign, inspired by Hindu teaching and work in other thinkers, forced great Brighton to consider wide writing from India. Gandhi and nonviolence resistance, a Marshall. Gandhi's I love you Gandhi philosophy was based in the concept nonviolence. The play wrote it in Hindu, Buddhist, and Jain tradition. His belief that injustice could be only overcome through love, compassion, and rejection of violence. Hunger strike. Gandhi often used hunger strike as a powerful method of protest, putting pressure of the British government and mobilized the support of the Indian people. Civil disbalance. Gandhi was influenced by Henry David Thoreau and Lev Tolstoy, especially their essays on civil disbalance and no-violent resistance. Influence on independence movement, Pressure Brighton, liberation of India. India independence declare of great significance to both India and the world. This event marked the end British colonial rule and beginning a new era for India people. Significance of India and of colonization, strength of the independence movement after independence, the development of democracy and institution, participation and violence, development of culture and art. In short, India independence had multiple significance both for India itself and for global world, for science, industry, different culture. It was the of pride, of celebration, but also the remembrance of the sacrifice and the challenge that India faced in the path to freedom and development in the world. Thank you very much. Thank you. Happy Independence Day of India. India is best French, my country, ex former Yugoslavia, and now Republic of Serbia. Much celebration for you. For you, India people is better all. Thank you, dear my sonal. Thank you, my sonal. Thank you, my dear friends. Thank you. Namaste. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much, ma'am. And it was like really the way you talked about the Indian independence and the beliefs and the rules that our forefathers had left for us. Thank you so much, and thank even for wishing all of us. And
Thank you.
it
Thank you
was
very
great.
much. I have
Yeah.
a cooperation. I have cooperation India March University professor, science in the world Indian in the research is better. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, my friends.
Thank you. Now I would like to invite our next speaker for today, Rehnuma ma'am. Rehnuma Dadani ma'am.
Hello everyone. Am I audible?
Yes.
First of all, wishing you everyone a very happy Independence Day and my hearty gratitude to Sonal ma'am who gave us a chance for this platform to connect, and we can connect to everyone, and it's like opportunity. And second gratitude to Sonal Seth ma'am because she gave me the chance to connect with ma'am. So every day, whenever, whatever I am writing, where I am today, and what I got the chance. So like every day, I used to thank to her. Now, in today's time in education, students should learn the moral values of our forefathers. Independence Day, what we the Independence Day it is like. If you can go and you can see the today's child, they won't be able to know that what was Independence Day, how the feelings, what we have done in the school time. But today's students, you can see, we can't compare to them because they used to just have a mindset that we have to go to school, we have to hoist the flag, we have to do some activities, and we have to come back. But for my side, it is there that in today's part of education, focus on shaping the way students think, approach challenges, what we have faced. So mine thing is that if we can get this sort of things in the schools, and students can learn more about it, the sacrifice what our leaders have done. Thank you for the chance to giving me. I can speak this much, what I understand and what I have had a like. I didn't get out so many times. I don't speak too much. So like today I'm getting a chance to speak. So thank you so much, and wishing you everyone a happy Independence Day.
Thank you so much. And as I said, you don't speak too much, but now it is not important like how lengthy is your speeches, but yes, we also sometimes in a very short message we deliver very powerful things sometimes, and
Yes.
that's what you have done. Even this is the day of brevity, we can say, when people like to be short. We can see the reels and the IT shorts that we see. No one likes, very lengthy videos and all. Even that is sometimes important, and it is not that I can't speak or that, but the way you spoke
like
that.
in today's time, students should first of all learn what I used to tell in the school also to my students also, that we should learn the moral values first.
Yeah, that's more important.
Because in education, moral values are more important.
Yes.
Moral values can shape the future of a child, and like being a teacher, like teaching profession is a noble profession, because in this world all the professions are created by the teacher. So
Yes,
that's
that's
my
what.
message, yeah, to all the students as always. And like God has chosen me to be there in this profession. Why God doesn't choose me as a doctor? Why God doesn't choose me as an engineer? Because like to be a teacher is it's a part of a life that where God has chosen us, because everyone doesn't have that strength to be connected with the students and to read the mind and the heart of a child.
Yes, ma'am. Of course, I agree with you. The educators are really doing a great job because we are creating so many professions. It
Yeah.
is not just a single profession that we are
Yes,
doing. We
because
are
teacher has
creating.
teacher
Yeah.
has that ability to create more professions, and
Yeah.
that's why God has chosen us as an educator or wherever we are
Yes.
connected in the education field.
Yes, ma'am. Absolutely, absolutely true. Thank you so much, ma'am,
So
and thank you for this wonderful.
so many educators are there in this in this platform, and all the educators or professors, whatever. But you all are chosen by God that you have to be there in this profession. It's a
Yes,
destiny was written for us from by God itself.
thank you. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, everyone.
And now let's move on to our next speaker, Dr. Noli Calderon, sir. Dr. Noli,
Hello,
I
good
hope I'm
evening.
pronouncing it. Yeah,
Thank you
thank you.
to our host, Anjum and Madam Sanal. As a Filipino educator for over 4 decades, one of the founders of St. Paul Integrated School, receiving the Changemaker Award is both a humbling and profound moment in my life. This honor is more than a personal recognition. It is the celebration of the countless students, families, and fellow educators who have been part of my lifelong commitment to education. When I began my career, I carried a simple yet unwavering belief that every child is competent, capable, and unique. Through the years, this belief has been the heartbeat of my work, guiding me as I help mentor fellow teachers, and eventually establish our school, St. Martin Grading School. Our school was built on the vision that learning should not only develop knowledge and skills, but also instill discipline, compassion, and a sense of responsibility toward the community, the country, and the world. To receive this award on India's Independence Day, that is actually tomorrow, August 15th, carries a special meaning. This day is a powerful reminder of the strength of unity, the value of perseverance, and the boundless potential that comes when the people come together, stand together for a common purpose. Just as India's path to independence was forged by determination and hard work, the work of an educator requires the same steadfastness, patience, and belief in what is possible, even in the face of adversity, even in the face of challenges. Throughout my 4 decades in education, I've witnessed transformations that reaffirm why I choose this path. Children discovering the talents, struggling learners finding their confidence, and young leaders emerging with the courage to serve. These moments are the true rewards of teaching, and they are the reason I continue my best every day. This award is not mine alone. It belongs to my colleagues, Jeannie, Yelena, Rizalina, Janine, Marie, Sonal, and all those present here, and my teachers and all those teachers before us. It belongs also to the families who trust us in their children's growth. And it belongs to every student and even our American students, past, present, and future, whose dreams inspire us to keep moving forward. Today, as we celebrate, actually it's tomorrow, India's Independence Day, may we be reminded that freedom is not just a political achievement. It is ability to learn, grow, and to continue meaningfully in society and in education. We hold to the key to that kind of freedom, Let us continue to work together across borders and cultures and to open more doors of opportunity and light the way for the generations to come. Mabuhay from the Philippines.
Thank you so much for this wonderful message. Thank you for joining. Thank you for sharing your wonderful message with us. And now let's move on to our next speaker, another enthusiastic person amongst us, Jenny Rapstead, ma'am. Jenny, ma'am.
Thank you very much. I'm delighted to be here. Happy Independence Day to India. I really enjoy my association with Indian educators and thought leaders, so I'm glad to be here. And you'll notice that I wore my Indian flag outfit, orange, white, and green, so I'm here with you. All right. I have a more serious topic to discuss. Professor Sanal Jaj suggested perhaps I could talk about malpractice in education today. And so I just want to say that it's no secret that the United States is currently contending with problems within our educational structure and administration due to systemic issues caused by poor management, the hijacking of our educational system by the left, and disruptions caused by illegal migration and the system's attempt to assimilate refugee children from around the world who are claiming asylum in our country. It's not a secret either that the United States is not the only country dealing with these complex issues in their national, regional, and local education programs. It has been said that the migration and refugee status have complex effects on global education, creating both challenges and opportunities. While disruptions to education and integration difficulties are common, perhaps there are also potential benefits like increased educational attainment and broadened perspectives. In either case, it takes planning, resources, and empathy to address these issues. And some of the serious challenges include disrupted education for the migrant children, access barriers due to legal status, language barriers, and lack of financial resources, which can hinder their growth. Integration difficulties, maybe sometimes they don't feel welcome. There are maybe discrimination can create obstacles for their happiness and growth within their new host country. This may lead to other trauma or mental health issues for these students and for the students in the host countries wondering, why are all these people here? So it really takes wisdom and planning to develop educational systems about the benefits, both the children of the host countries and the migrant children. In my country, President Trump has decided to dismantle the federal educational bureaucracy and turn these matters over to the individual states for handling. He believes that the people that are in situ are in much better position to determine what is best for the children of the host country and the new migrant children as they try to blend and everybody has an opportunity to learn and grow. Right now in the American system, there seems to be a lot of fraud, waste, and abuse in the federally funded and administered educational system. And it is hoped that by bringing the educational decision making to the individual state level, that this will reduce some of that waste and it'll benefit everybody in the long run. So in conclusion, I just want to say that there are many challenges caused by ineffective handling of global issues due to assimilating migrant refugees into our educational systems worldwide. And each nation, in my view, must educate itself to effectively handle the situation to foster inclusive and supportive learning environments. We cannot claim ignorance as an excuse for not addressing and successfully challenging these issues. As the renowned Austrian British philosopher Karl A. Popper said, true ignorance is not the absence of knowledge, but the refusal to acquire it. In an age of limitless access to truth, to remain ignorant is to choose blindness in our oversight. We, all of us around the world, must be vigilant and guard against malpractice in our educational systems. Thank you for this opportunity to share my views on this subject.
Thank you so much, ma'am. That was really a very insightful message, and the way you talked about, yes, of course, the wisdom and planning that is required in education. That is really going to help us a lot. Thank you once again for joining.
Thank you.
And now let's welcome our next speaker, Prachi Parwani, ma'am. Prachi, ma'am, over to you. Prachi, ma'am, yes, please.
Hello to you all. Am I audible?
Yes,
Am
yes,
I
you are.
audible?
Yes.
I'm really very sorry. Might be you people can listen another voices also because I am with my family in Pushkar today. So I'm really very sorry, but I'm trying my level best to be to stay connected with you all. And so a very warm. One second, I guess again. I'm so sorry. Am I audible now?
Yes, yes, you are. Yes.
Okay. So, good wishes to you all. Happy Independence Day. And I hope everybody is doing well in their own places. And before I start, again, I really want to thanks to all of the members who are present here. And my gratitude, sincere gratitude to Sonal Jaj ma'am. I We are really blessed that we have got such a beautiful platform, such a beautiful, lovely garden where we are actually, metamorphosing ourselves under the guidance of Sonal Jaj ma'am. Really, I really feel myself blessed to be a part of Metamorphosis. Thank you so much, Sonal ma'am. And the second thing I really want to convey to Ritu ma'am, because she's the only pillar or the bridge I can say. Because of her, I got connected with Metamorphosis. And the encouragement always, which has been, empowered with Ritu ma'am, with Sonal ma'am, always there with me, wherever condition, wherever situation I am. She always encouraged. She's such a beautiful soul. I can't just express. There are few words, less of words. Dictionary is empty, I guess. If I could say anything for Sonal ma'am, really. And with this, Ritu ma'am, I just love you. Sonal ma'am, I love you. And stay with me always and keep your blessings with me always. I really, really feel blessed to be with you all. And with this, I really want to say something when I say that I have such beautiful guides with me. I really want to say something for them. You have always been more than our guide, showed us the way, our eyes open wide, taught us the importance of faith and to serve. If we are good, God's home we will deserve. Thank you for leading the path to the light. You taught us that our faith in our sight. Each Sunday, or maybe any day, we came to learn how our sins and others do burn. Thank you for your dedication that you have always shown with us, teaching us about salvation, bringing us closer to the society, to the people around. And it is the most and most beautiful award that we have got under your guidance. Thank you so much, Sonal ma'am and Ritu ma'am. Really, this is from the bottom of my heart. And then after that, I really want to share one more thing, that I want to dedicate this day, the Independence Day that we say, to the educators of our time. That we know that India has been moving towards an AI shift. But these educators which are there among us remind us of the importance of human connection in teaching. The stories highlight that while technology is an enabler, it is the passion of individuals that truly take education to next level, to another level. And we are learning, like, in these times, the educators are really helping their students, their upcoming generations to learn in a very wider way. For this, I can say that the cultural knowledge, maybe the traditional knowledge, or the education knowledge, the technological knowledge, everything is coming together, and somewhere they are helping us to stay rooted with wherever we are, maybe any part of the country. But the educators are really helping the upcoming generation to stay rooted. So the journey to make the educations in India more exclusive and impactful has already begun. This is what I think. And lots of educators in the schools, or maybe in the universities, or maybe in the institution have been contributing to it, much like us. By celebrating these educators, we can inspire others to take bold steps in ensuring that each one of us can get a desirable and deservable education that the educators are giving us, taking out their time and giving every best possible way to us. So I'm really, really feel gratitude as being an educator also, being a counselor also for parents and child, and I'm doing it since 1.5 years. And now under the guidance of Madam Sonal, I'm already started writing in the books also. Thank you so much, ma'am, and thank you everyone, each one of you, and happy Independence Day to everyone. I really wish each one of us right freedom to speak out, to put forward what is there in our brain, to bring out a right mindset for our upcoming generations. This is what actually our generation deserves for. Thank you so much. And I really wish you all once again happy Independence Day.
Thank you so much, ma'am, again for a powerful message. And as you said, as we started with, yes, you said a very powerful statement that the journey for inclusive education has began in India. And yes, the line I like the most is Sunal ma'am, she has created a beautiful garden and all are the flowers into it. So yes, of course, she is our mentor. And as educators, I feel that it is a responsibility of the educators that we have got a mentor, and especially we should become a mentor for all the students that we are coming across every day. And of course, as you spoke about inclusive education, yes, we will be having it very soon. And everyone should follow it. Thank you so much for joining and sharing your.
Thank you.
Now move. Let's move on to our next speaker, Abhinav Singhal, sir.
Okay, hi. Am I audible, ma'am?
Yes.
Okay. Hello, everyone. Happy Independence Day to you all. Thanks a lot to Sonal ma'am for hosting this amazing, something very interesting for Independence Day, because generally whenever we think of Independence Day, the first thing who comes in our mind is generally the politicians. But it's an amazing platform that somebody from education fraternity are coming together and talking about what we can learn out of independence, or how educators can become a part of the next level of journey which we are going to take forward. Before we move forward, I do experiential learning, project-based learning with kids, and I'll tell you a very simple or interesting example. So independence, it's connected to country, India, for in this matter. There are only two people in this world, or maybe three things in this world, which stays wherever they are, but takes everything which comes to them to a different level. One is a country, second is a teacher, third maybe a road. the road, the country, the teachers stay wherever they are, but they take so country takes citizens to a next level, the teachers takes the students to a next level, and a road takes the travelers to a next level. And I believe that is a very beautiful way that a country and teachers, they work together. I believe that next level of journey for us in India should be towards making sure that we do a lot of more practical learning, lot more understanding of the problems, the learning which we used to have thousands of years ago back into our system, talking about Indian knowledge system, bringing those ideas, why we used to study this way, why Gurukuls were such important format, what changes or what small things which has happened in last 100, 200 years, which has actually changed the way we study. But practically speaking, we were never into this formal education of subjects, somebody teaching just Hindi and going, somebody just teaching maths and going. I believe it was always interdisciplinary, the education which used to be in our olden times, and that is how it should be. That you study everything from something which is around you. So if you take an example like India, we can study everything from it. We can study the whole geography from India, the past we can talk, and then we can talk about history. We can see the kind of factories, the companies which are there and what they produce, and bring a lot of physics into it. What chemicals goes in making this country a better country, the factories, the industries, everywhere is a lot of chemistry. How we run is economics. So if you see in India, or the languages which we speak, so I'm speaking English, I can always हिंदी भी बोल सकता हूँ, so that's one more language जो हम बोल सकते हैं. The point is, all these things together combined makes one country. Similarly, for our education also, it needs to be all these subjects which should merge together and take it forward, instead of us becoming small states. Similarly, what we do in schools, instead of making small subjects, let's bring country and education together in form of a one big unit which should stay together. I can go on and on, but I think there are a lot more the other people who have to come after me and speak. So thanks a lot, Sonal ma'am. We had NM Bhatia sir for some time, who I think has left. He is my principal when I was in school. So he's not here, but thanks sir for giving this opportunity in life that I can come to a platform like this and speak about education, country, and all this. Thanks, Anjum ma'am, for moderating it so beautifully and listening to everyone so patiently. Thank you, all of you, and happy Independence Day to all of you.
Thank you, sir. Happy Independence Day to you. And yes, of course, we need to speak about education, like you said about interdisciplinary. Yes, that is very, very important, because sometimes educators just limit themselves to a particular subject and say that no, this is not part of science, this is not part of mathematics, this is not part of this or that. But yes, everything is interdisciplinary in nature, and especially when we enter into the professional world, then you can't limit yourself. Like
In
even
fact,
if
ma'am,
you
that
are
is
a
how, yeah,
scientist
because that is how
or
it is. That is how it is. We differentiate, we integrate countries also into small pieces, saying you are from Punjab,
yes,
you are from this state, you are from this
yeah,
state. Similarly, we have done with education also, that, this is
yes,
science, this is maths. What we require is for everyone to come together. Similarly, how we do in school. So arts teacher is equally important as science teacher,
yes.
as Punjab is equally important as Tamil Nadu. Yeah.
Yeah, of course it is. And like in higher education institutes, when we have a very defined subject like I major electronics, so people, as soon as we say that, okay, we have to speak of this, and even it is not related to electronics. So this happens a number of times, and sometimes even the students are limited. But yes, we have to come up with it. And different kinds of learning that we talked about, even that was very awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am.
And now I would like to invite our next speaker, Dr. Jani Sato, ma'am. Dr. Jani. I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly. Yeah.
Good evening, everyone. Advance happy Independence Day, Indians. Okay, so Janine Sato Bitonio. I've been in the academy for almost 2 decades. But I started as an entrepreneur, a young entrepreneur, a civic servant, uh, a member of the Rotary Club for more than 15 years, and an academe right now. Thank you so much, by the way. I am deeply honored, one of these in this platform coming from the Philippines, with so many remarkable because of my friend Dr. Noli Calderon of St. Mark's Integrated School, Quezon City, Philippines, for believing on my credential and valuing my experience as a leader, educator, and an entrepreneur. By the way, I am the past president of the Philippine Council of Deans and Educators in Business here in the Philippines, of course. And right now, presently, I am the Regional Council of Deans president in Region 11, specifically in the Davao region. Actually, when Dr. Nolly invited me to send some of my what I call this philosophy, and when it comes to education, I am really deeply honored to receive this, according to Dr. Nolly, this award, which I see as a meaningful milestone of academic journey. Thank you so much. My heartfelt thanks to Miss Sunal, founder of Meetup More Possessed, for creating this remarkable platform of recognition. And of course, when I research, I also extend the gratitude of your to Ministry of Micro, Small and Medium Enterprise of Government of India for invaluable support of making this possible. No? So, um, as an educator and a civic leader, I am also a speaker, a motivational speaker, and different region in the Philippines. I see to it that my um, those who are participant will be listening to me. I am not only a speaker with what we call this, but I am pretty sure that their attention will be on me, and they will be keep on listening because I am very much wanted to be animate, and that is what I also doing in my class. For 16 years as Dean of the College of Business Administration of the Rizal Memorial Colleges. And of course, as an educator for 2 decades. So as a leader driven by a deep belief that leadership can be nurtured in anyone, and regardless of where they come from, the opportunities they're being given, because mostly of my students before I talk over as a dean, most of them are working students, so they need to manage their time and work and study. So throughout my work, I focus on inspiring and developing leaders, particularly those from provinces or communities where access to networks and resources and mentorship, it is often too limited. So sometimes I offer my services for the provinces who are far flung areas, and I give my special talk or sharing with my knowledge. So I know that it's a first hand on how environment can shape a person of view, what's possible, which is why I make a priority to show my students of their starting point does not define their destination. Because I believe 80%, 100% of our life, 80% we make our own path. 20% that will be considered either it is positive or negative. So, um, I always emphasize my approach blend the guidance, encouragement, and practical skill building to help them to gain the confidence and capabilities of my students. They need to step into leadership role, both of their communities and beyond. So I say education is not just a transfer of knowledge, but as a way to empower giving young people the tools to create opportunities for for themselves and of course to uplift others in the process. My goal is to continue creating spaces where the students feel sense challenged and supported. I am not a strict professor. I am a good friend. Because I believe that when we invest in developing leaders from and the underrepresented areas, we create records of change that can transform the entire communities, not only the communities but the whole world. You know, um, Indian. I was visited Indian country, and I really appreciate your the value, the culture that you have. I remember you really preserve your culture, and I really appreciate that, especially not only for the culture, but you integrate in your education. I was visited for 15 days in um, Agra and Delhi, and I was also in Andhra Pradesh, Hyderabad. So it's Telugu. The only words I remember Telugu, um, neno premesto. That means I love you. So I really love Indian culture. Thank you so much for this opportunity. And this is the beginning of our connection and how I wish I will be in your country. I am deeply honored to be chosen one of your awardee. Am I right, Dr. Nolly, from the Philippines? With so many remarkable business educators, feel be truly blessed and grateful for this recognition for in your Independence Day. And this inspired me to continue striving for excellence and to give back even more to my community and profession. It is truly an honor to accept Met 360 degrees iconic Ryan am I correct? Chains maker. I'm sorry if I am mistake to pronounce. Correct me if I'm. And to be recognized in this meaningful way, this moment is not just a personal milestone. It reflects the guidance and inspiration and support I have received along my journey. But as a Rotarian, because as a member of the Rotary Club, I was shifting my passion into academe because the president of our school invited me to become one of their educator and a dean of the college. So um, thank you so much. My heartfelt thanks to Ms. Sanal, the founder of this Metamorphosis, for creating this remarkable platform recognition again. And also thank you, Sir Noli Calderon. I am deeply honored this award, which I see a meaningful milestone in my academic journey. And I would like to recognize also my beloved Rizal Memorial Colleges Incorporated in Davao City, Philippines, under the inspiring of our school president, Dr. Evelyn Abelier Magno, for being a true part of my success. And of course, the guidance, dedication, and belief of potential have been shaped who I am today. This recognition is not mine alone, and it is shared with you and everyone who has been a part of my growth. Thank you for being an important chapter in my story. You know, you are most welcome. You know, there are a lot of Indian students who are in Davao City. More than 8,000 students studying here in Davao City, choosing Davao City, Philippines. And it is also, I'm very proud to say that they are really the quality education that I heard, the pastors of medical examination was high, so it really gave me a boost to make this academic journey and focuses on my region that um, that what we call this the quality, the holistic quality education in Davao will shape the educational institution that will be emphasize innovation, research, cultural, cultural diversity, and of course, especially for the community service. Students are involved in research and community extension. And that is how I really always emphasized and applied on my department, because my department, the College of Business Administration of the Rizal Memorial Colleges are now getting into level 4. Again, I will not stay long. I thank you so much once again, and it's nice to see you. Hope to see you for the next event. Thank you, and
Thank you.
Rodeo et Patria for God and country.
Thank you, ma'am. And yes, of course, as you said, you're involving students into research, you're involving in them into community service, and you are creating leaders. That's really a great thing. Thank you for sharing your views with us and joining with us. It's really a pleasure having you. And now I would like to invite our next speaker, Ritu Malhotra, ma'am.
You can call me Zalina ma'am. Rizalina ma'am.
Okay, Rizalina ma'am.
Ritu ma'am is
Yes.
going to say a
Hello.
nice song. So I want her last.
Hello. Yes, good evening to everyone present. Receiving the Changemaker Award tonight fills me with deep gratitude. This is not just a personal milestone, it is part of a transformation that has unfolded over many years. A metamorphosis shaped by the people, experiences, and challenges that have been part of my life in education. When I began my career more than 4 decades ago, I was like a caterpillar, full of hope, curiosity, and determination, yet still learning the shape of the work ahead. Every learning in the classroom I entered, every student I taught, and every challenge I faced added to my growth. These years were not always easy, but each one was part of the process. Like the unseen changes inside chrysalis, quiet but essential. The founding of St. Mark's Integrated School was one of the most important stages of that transformation. It started as a vision rooted in the belief that each child is capable, competent, and unique. Over time, it grew wings. Today, St. Mark Integrated School stands as a safe and nurturing place where students are not only taught lessons, but guided to develop discipline, compassion, and a heart for service. That evolution was not mine alone. It was shared metamorphosis between teachers, staff, parents, and the students. Thank you. I'm Risa Calderon from the Philippines. Mabuhay.
Thank you so much, ma'am. It was really great listening to you. And as you said, because each child is capable and competent. That was really a very great message from you. Thanks for joining and thanks for sharing your views with us. And it was really a very impactful message for all of us. And now I think it's time to move to our next speaker, Ritu ma'am. Ritu ma'am, are you here? Yes.
Prachi, please tell Ritu ma'am to join.
Ritu Malhotra ma'am. I think she's having some internet issue that I can see she's there.
Yeah, I would like to share with Janini ma'am. Tiranga, ICTA's iconic Tiranga. Tiranga is the meaning of tricolor. Indian flag has three colors. So T is tri, Ranga means color. Tiranga. So tricolor flag. So it is a symbol of peace, unity, and humanity all together blend into the 24 spokes of Ashoka Chakra. So we have a deep value of our flag, which signifies all the aspects of the colors along with education, creating educational change. So only Metamorphosis members receive this award, those who are part of Metamorphosis, those who appreciate the work done by Metamorphosis, and those who participate and are active by creating legacy of learning, not only just in sessions, but through impactful voices also. So thank you for being one of those awardees from Met 360 Degree. Prachi, Ritu ma'am is joined.
I think ma'am must be having some internet issues because I can see she was there and even
Yeah,
if you
yeah,
can't hear.
before ending, I would like to share something, and I will want everyone to listen to what I will be saying. So just waiting for Ritu ma'am to complete her part. Ritu ma'am, are you there? Prachi, call Ritu ma'am, please. Because I don't want anyone to miss what I'm going to say. It is connected to education only, but in a different way. So Ritu ma'am, did you call her Prachi? Did you call Ritu, Prachi? Yeah, she's here. Finally. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Ritu ma'am, waiting for you.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, we are unable to hear you.
Hello.
Yeah,
Hello,
Ritu ma'am.
everyone.
Now it's okay, ma'am. Please go on.
You're audible but not visible.
I'm audible. Yes, yes. Yes, yes. Hello, everyone. Not visible. Yes, I think I'm finding some problem. कुछ दिक्कत है इसमें. Yes. So, I heard everyone. It's really a great messages from everyone. Abhinav sir. It's really very great. Like there are many languages and many subjects make a country strong. Yes, I really appreciate this line. And many other people shared many things. Really, I appreciate. Just continue. Oh, yes. मेरा ये मैसेज मैंने बिफोर स्टार्टिंग में भी मैसेज दिया था एंड अगेन आई एम विद द मैसेज मेरी ये मैसेज पेरेंट्स के लिए है बिकॉज very few education centers and really the messages are for the parents, right? Everything is available.
I think she's facing some kind of a technical glitch. Yeah. So let's wait for another 2-3 minutes, and then I'll just share a nice poem connected to education. I think Abhinav Singhal sir, be there while I'm saying the poem. It will be very interesting for you. Abhinav sir, are you there online? Thank you so much, everyone, for being with us over here till the end. Abhinav sir, are you there? So, in the meantime, I'll share a nice poem. Jyoti ma'am, Ritu ma'am, and others, please switch on your cameras. Ritu ma'am, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, bolo.
I would just like to add, because we are all waiting for Ritu ma'am, so I would like to take this opportunity that yes, as educators, we touch lives, right? From a child who is in class nursery
Yes,
or
ma'am.
a child
Yes,
in class
ma'am.
12. When we
Yes,
appreciate
ma'am.
a child for his a very small initiative like coming onto the stage or speaking up in front of his classmates or helping somebody on his own without being told. These small tokens of appreciation, they create a lot in the life of that child. That instills that confidence that yes, you are worth doing. You're capable. No matter how small step you are able to take, but it matters. And this is all is in the hands of an educator, a teacher. How to shape up the mind, how to instill that confidence, how to take the child from a deep well of ignorance to knowledge, to acknowledge each other's efforts, to cooperate, to go get along, to take pride in their accomplishments. This all is in the hand of a teacher. I truly feel that. Irrespective of what parents say or what your management says, but you ultimately it is you. You are that minute component who is bringing the change, who is bringing that massive change. Every wall is made brick by brick. That is the way. So I truly feel that teachers should not lose their morals. They should not feel that, yes, am I being acknowledged? Am I being recognized? Always believe you're always recognized in the eyes of your children. They matter and you matter to them. This is we should always remember. And with these words, I truly again thanks to you for giving us this opportunity to exchange ideas with each other. And the true meaning of independence is when we are able to give our children that sense of liberty, that sense of expression, fearless expression, but a mindful expression. Acknowledge everybody's existence, coexistence, interdependence. I guess that should be the formula of our life. Thank you.
Wonderful, wonderful. And I will request all to please switch on your cameras and listen to each and every word that I will be saying over here. Ritu ma'am, Prachi ma'am. Please listen carefully. Before we end the session, a heartfelt thank you to each one of you for being a part of Metamorphosis. For the Met 360-degree ICTA Iconic Awards are only felicitated to the members of Metamorphosis and not to public in the open domain. So members who have been a part of Metamorphosis, walking with an unstoppable heart, unstoppable journey. Kudos to all of you, and we wish you be there more, participate more, create legacies of learning more and more. Next year, next Independence Day, let's have a wonderful revolution with more and more speakers bringing a change. So, my heartfelt thank you in the form of note to all the science educators, literary educators, technological educators, project-based learning educators, human in classroom educators, the Sanskrit and the Vedas educators, the international global change makers, every one of you. I think Pooja Vayal is there. Pooja Vayal, are you there?
Yes, ma'am. Yes. 1 second, ma'am.
Yes.
Just hold for 1 minute. Wait, wait. Light cars.
Ravi sir, you also
Yeah,
speak for
yes, yes.
minutes?
First, ma'am, let her speak, then I will speak. Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
So I will request you to please switch on the camera.
Okay,
Welcome,
ma'am.
Pooja Vayal.
Joined even earlier, but
Can you see? Yes.
yes, please go.
Congratulations, Pooja, for your iconic revolution that you're creating across the schools, across the nation. We wish you all the very, very best for your wonderful, I will say, creating a legacy in the youth icon. So over to you, Pooja. Please share some few words.
Thank you, ma'am.
You can speak something that you wish to. As
Happy Independence Day to all of you.
Happy Independence Day
Thank
to
you
you
for
also.
and thank you for Sonal ma'am to giving me this award.
What is the message that you would like to share with the people across the globe, not nation, globe? There are people
मैं
from
कहना
international
चाहूंगी कि
educators.
हम सभी ने अगर हम मतलब हमारे देश के लिए कुछ करना चाहिए, मैं अपनी तरफ से पूरी कोशिश कर रही हूँ। मैंने कार्डबोर्ड से रॉकेट बनाया, वैसे आप भी अपने देश के लिए कुछ कर सकते हैं।
Wonderful, wonderful. So she has spread a message of creating a legacy of space rockets. Yeah.
थोड़ा सा मीडियम
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Ravi sir. Yeah, over to you, Ravi sir. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much. Actually, I'm traveling and I'm extremely sorry to all of you that I was not able to connect on time. But ma'am, thank you so much, Sonal ma'am. She's always good to us, and also Anju ma'am. She's very well connected with us. And Sonal ma'am, she always, in WhatsApp, she always used to inspire me and sending some good messages, good wishes. So first of all, I would like to thank you, ma'am. And what message I want to share with each one of you is that, as you all know, that India is growing very fast, and we are the world fourth largest economy right now, and by 2028 we'll be reaching number third. So as you can see that we are tomorrow going to celebrate 79th Independence Day. So in few years, not even we have completed 100 years, but right now we are the top 10 defense weapons exporter, and also we are the largest democracy, and we have the largest population also. So from this stage, I want to spread the message to every Indian, not only the Indian who is living in India, the Indians who is living outside India also, that try to find some time for your country, try to find some time for yourself, and do something concrete for the nation. As you can see that right now we are traveling, and Sonal ma'am told that you have to speak, and so we have to speak. So we have to be ready all
Thank
time
you so
for
much.
contributing for the nation. And just want to give an example of a small girl. She's working with me from long time, and as you can see that she has just spoken few words only. But from her, every Indian can get inspired that if she can do at the age of 15, if she has a dream to make India Viksit Bharat by building a rocket using cardboards, so why can't we, young generation, do something concrete for our country? So tomorrow also we are going to launch 3 rockets for in the name of Indian Army, Indian Navy, and Indian Air Force. So definitely Sonal ma'am has already invited us in Mumbai. So we will give a grand show in Mumbai also for the rocket launching. And that's all from my side. And let's every Indian should work hard for Viksit Bharat, as our Prime Minister said. Jai Hind, ma'am. Jai Hind, everyone. And happy Independence Day to each one of you.
Thank you so much, Ravi sir, for being here while traveling. Thank you, Pooja. We wish you all the best for your future endeavors. And Metamorphosis sends their blessings to you for your wonderful initiatives. So today, as we end this session, please listen to me carefully. The words that I'm going to speak are going to be echoed in your heart while I'll speak. Where science crawls, the Vedas have flown. In silent caves and sacred halls, where sages walked and echoed calls, the truth was known, the self was sure. Where science crawls, the Vedas have flown. They spoke of atoms, space, and soul, of subtle fields beyond control, of prana's dance at karma's thread, when Newton's laws were still unread. They mapped the stars, the breath, the flame, and saw all forms as one, the same. No wires, no screens, no satellites, just pure, still minds and inner lights. Today, our labs with circuits were to glimpse what once was said in a slur, that thoughts have weight, that sound can heal, that energy is the truest heal. Now, quantum minds begin to find the truth that once seemed too refined. Entanglement, the field, the wave, the rishis smiled from their mountain caves. They knew of chakras, light and sound, of time as not a line, but round. While we decode with scalpel eyes, they merge with truth beyond the skies. And now, as climate shakes the land, and restless minds no longer stand, the hope is not in tech alone, but in the seeds the Vedas showed, the power of Vedas. So rise, O world, from sleep so deep, awake the wisdom we still keep. Let east and west not walk apart, but blend in wholeness, mind and heart. For when the soul leads science hand, a new dawn rises on this land, not ruled by greed or blind control, but led by love and truth and soul. So let the hymns of old be sung in modern minds in every tongue. The future waits for those who see. The Vedas hold the master key. End of it all, the Vedas have the powerful, powerful learning connected to all the streams of education, no matter science, history, geography, everything is connected to Vedas. How are we going to implement them into the learning? It depends on us, the way we have the strategies created into our curriculum. So this is from all from my side. Anjum, over to you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank
And
you.
Thank you very much.
Ritu ma'am,
Thank you.
Thank you so
Ritu,
much.
would
And
you
I
like
will
to
be posting
continue?
the certificates. I will be posting the certificates tonight after 12 a.m. And they are in process now. And congratulations to each one of you for being a part of Metamorphosis. Keep participating, keep creating history, keep creating revolution, and invite people who want to be a part of Metamorphosis, because it's not just learning, it is a real transformation also. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here. Ritu ma'am, do you want to share anything?
Thanks, ma'am. I shared in the beginning.
Yeah, we have Anmu's guest over here, Noor Ahmed from Bangladesh. Sir, over to you, please. Please open your camera and speak a few words. He is unable to join. I'll just wait for one moment. And does anyone want to share anything? Anjum,
Yeah.
over to you.
Anyone would like to speak? I hope I have called all the speakers who have joined the meeting. And yes, of course, there were so many thoughts coming up from all of you. And it is always a pleasure being amidst the educators, all wonderful educators all around the world that we are here. And in fact, I learned a lot. Like especially Jenny ma'am who talked about creating leaders, creating more leaders. Yes, of course, we always talk about, just creating professionals, creating good citizens. But that's what she spoke. And when we talk about globalization today, when we talk about global citizenship, global education, global entrepreneurship, then at that time, I think, yes, it is really very essential. Yes, we should be having responsible citizens as the students, but at the same time, it is equally essential to have leaders, to create more leaders. And in fact, that is the real sign of being a leader. we are leader in ourselves. It is not that we are at a leadership position or not, but creating more leaders is something that we should be doing. And even Prachi ma'am, she talked about very powerful. That was again like fearless expression and admiring each other's existence. Yes, because we talk about like even Kalpana Dikshit ma'am, she talked about peace, unity, and humanity. So when we talk about peace, unity, and humanity, yes, of course, we need to develop citizens who will be fearless in their expression and who will admire each other's existence. We should be having, yes, we have been given the right to express, but sometimes we don't use it. But right to express doesn't mean like just saying on anything, but speaking the right thing at the right time. That is very, very important. And in fact, every one of you, I can't just recall everything, but yes, all of you were awesome. And if anyone would like to share anything, we can listen, or we can, or else we can even conclude the session. I hope everyone has finished. All those who have joined have already finished. Even if I have left by mistake, if anyone is left, please, you can just switch on your mic and switch on your camera. And
Thank you so much, everyone, for being with me here today. Thank you, Abhinav sir. Thank you, Kalpana ma'am. My heartfelt respect to both of you, to all of you, in fact, for being here till the end. And the journey is still ongoing and it will be unstoppable. Thank you, Anjum ma'am, for taking the lead at the last moment and always, always being there for me. Thank you so much, everyone. All the
Thank you,
best to
Sonal
all.
madam.
And are you posting the certificates at night?
Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you, everyone.
Sure. Thank you so
Happy
much.
Independence Day.
Thank you, everyone. Goodbye.
Thank you.
I
Thank you
am
so
I am
much.
really happy to
Goodbye.
see you all.
Thank you so
I
much.
am
Happy
really
Independence
happy
Day
to
to
see you
everyone.
all.
Same here.
Happy Independence Day.
Thank you.
Bye bye. See
Happy
you.
Independence Day and